Gold's Gym, Venice Beach, 1974. The Mecca of bodybuilding, where champions are forged and broken. Dumbbell weights crash against rubber floors. Metal chains rattle on cable machines. The smell of sweat mixed with chalk dust. Grunt sounds echo off concrete walls. Old fans struggle against California heat. In the center stands Sergio Oliva, Mr. Olympia, the myth, 240 pounds of Cuban steel, arms measuring 22 inches cold, chest expanding to 58 inches, waist impossibly narrow at 28 inches. The genetic freak who made others quit before trying. The front door opens. Slow, deliberate. Arnold enters. Silent. Measured steps. 6 feet 2 inches. 235 pounds. The Austrian oak. Eyes scan the room without moving his head. One by one, workouts stop. Weights pause mid-rep, conversations die. The sound of iron plates settling into racks. Someone turns off a radio. Even the fans seem quieter. Sergio turns. Slow rotation. Theatrical. He's been waiting. Their eyes meet across 40 feet of gym floor. The Austrian oak. 3 words. Not a greeting. An identification. Like naming an inferior species. The words echo in the sudden silence. Nobody moves. Nobody breathes loud enough to hear. Sergio walks forward. Each step calculated. His calves flex with every movement. Veins like road maps. He stops 18 inches from Arnold. Close enough to smell cologne mixed with sweat. The height difference is clear. Sergio shorter by 4 inches. But wider, thicker, denser. Physics made flesh. He reaches out. Not for a handshake. His hand clamps around Arnold's right bicep. Squeezes. Testing. Measuring. Like a butcher evaluating meat. Arnold doesn't flex. Doesn't resist. The muscle is cold. Unengaged. Small. One word. Loud enough for everyone. Quiet enough to pretend it's private. Someone in the back coughs. A weight plate slides off a bar somewhere. Crashes. Nobody flinches except the person who dropped it. Arnold breathes. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. The rhythm doesn't change. His eyes stay on Sergio's face. Not challenging. Not submitting. Just present. Sergio releases the arm. Turns his back. A dismissal. He faces the crowd. Makes eye contact with specific people. The jury. In Austria, this passes for a champion. Pause. Waiting for permission to laugh. Franco Columbu shifts his weight. Tom Platz looks at his shoes. Nobody wants to choose sides. Yet, someone chuckles. Nervous. Testing. Others follow. Controlled. Respectful laughter. The kind that stops instantly if the leader disapproves. The back door opens. Joe Weider enters. The Master Blaster. Publisher of Muscle and Fitness. Creator of Mr. Olympia. The man who owns bodybuilding. He's wearing a suit. Expensive. Out of place among the iron. He's not here to train. His eyes find Sergio first. Then Arnold. His face reads the room in seconds. Sergio. Good. You're here. The photographer arrives in 2 hours. Cover shoot for next month's issue. He pulls out a clipboard. Pretends to check notes everyone knows he memorized. Feature story. The unbeatable champion. Full spread. Training shots. Victory poses. His eyes flick to Arnold. Brief. Dismissive. Just the current Mr. Olympia. You understand. Protocol. Arnold's name isn't mentioned. The invitation doesn't exist. The message is clear. You're not the story. You're not the future. You're just here. Sergio smiles. Wide. Teeth white against dark skin. Of course, Joe. The people want to see excellence. He turns to Arnold. Magnanimous now. King offering crumbs. Maybe our young friend can watch. Learn how it's done. See what a real champion looks like under the lights. Observer. Student. Not competitor. The gym owner, Jim, approaches. Younger than the others. Nervous energy. Holding a clipboard with membership forms. New rules. Fresh ink. While you're all here, announcement. Starting tomorrow, new gym hours for title holders. Champions Hour. 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Exclusive access. He swallows. Continues. Only current title holders. Mr. Olympia. Mr. Universe. Mr. World. Active titles only. Eyes drift to Arnold. He holds none of these. Not yet. The clock on the wall shows 7:15 a.m. Peak hours. When serious bodybuilders train. Everyone else, regular hours start at 9 a.m. now. Jim won't meet Arnold's eyes. Today's the last day under old rules. Tomorrow, new system. Exit routes closing. Options shrinking. The establishment protecting itself. Arnold nods. Once. Slow. His jaw muscle tightens. Releases. Only tell if you're watching close. The crowd thickens. Word spreads through the gym. Drama brewing. Everyone wants line of sight. Bodies form layers. Inner circle. Outer circle. balcony viewers leaning over rails. Sergio walks to the bench press, center of the gym, the throne, 405 pounds already loaded, 4 plates each side. The bar bends slightly, good steel shows weight. He looks back at Arnold. In Austria, do they even have this much weight? Nobody laughs. Not yet. Waiting for the signal, Sergio slides under the bar. No warm-up, no preparation. His back arches. Shoulder blades dig into worn leather. Hands grip at competition width. Lift off. Clean. The bar floats down. Touches chest. Explodes up. 1. Perfect form. 2. No strain. 3. Same speed. 4. Breathing controlled. 5. Elbows locked with authority. He racks it. Sits up. Barely elevated heart rate. His eyes find Arnold. Would you like to try? The trap reveals itself. 405 is Arnold's working weight. Everyone knows. But context changes everything. This isn't training. This is trial. Arnold walks forward. Each step measured. His shoes squeak on the rubber floor. 20 feet. 15. 10. 5. He stops at the bench. Looks down at the bar. His right hand extends. Fingers spread. Moving toward the knurled grip. 3 inches away. 2. 1. The hand stops. Hovers. Time stretches. He pulls back. Stand straight. Your warm-up weight. My working weight. We both know this. Silence explodes. Did he just? Sergio rises. Slow. Deliberate. The bench protests. Metal on metal. His eyes narrow. The smile disappears. Then prove it. Simple. Direct. Unavoidable. Arnold doesn't move toward the bench. Doesn't retreat. Stands exactly where he stopped. 1 second passes. 2, 3, 4. Someone in the crowd whispers. Meant to be private. Isn't. He's scared. Another voice. Bolder. Sergio was right. Small. Then another. All talk. Permission granted. Mockery authorized. But controlled. Respectful to Sergio. Dismissive to Arnold. The social order maintained. Weeder steps into the center. Voice carries. Theatrical. Everyone will hear. 8 weeks until the Olympia. Contracts are being finalized. Appearance fees set. His hand finds Sergio's shoulder. Possessive. Partnership displayed. CBS Sports wants exclusive interviews. Pre-competition. With the defending champion. The sure thing. He produces an envelope. Thick. Makes sure it's visible when he hands it to Sergio. Advance payment. For promotional appearances. Champion's rate. Sergio takes it. Casual. Like it happens every day. It does. The throne stays warm, Joe. They shake hands. Hold it. Let everyone see. Power recognizing power. Sergio turns toward the locker room. 3 steps. Stops. Pivots. Like he just remembered something. Actually, the word hangs. Everyone leans in. Let's settle this properly. He's looking at Arnold now. Direct. Unblinking. Arm wrestling. Right here. Right now. Murmurs ripple through the crowd. This escalated. Stakes. Arnold speaks for the second time. Economy of words. Sergio smiles. Shark-smelling blood. Simple. Loser withdraws from Olympia. Gasps. Someone drops a water bottle. It bounces. Nobody notices. This isn't about strength now. It's about career, future, legacy, everything. Weeder doesn't intervene. Watches. Calculating. Drama sells magazines. Unless you're not confident in that Austrian engineering. The crowd swells. Word spreading beyond the main floor. Cardio area emptying. Locker room doors opening. Other gyms getting phone calls. Come quick. History happening. Someone produces a table. Regulation height. Steel frame. Bolted base. This isn't a bar game. This is serious. An old-timer steps forward. Dave Draper. The blonde bomber. Retired champion. Respected by all. I'll referee. Keep it clean. He explains rules nobody needs to hear. Standard regulations. Elbow pinned. Shoulders square. No jerking. No lifting. Pure arm power. The table sits center stage. Overhead lights create a spotlight. Intentional or lucky, doesn't matter. This is theater now. 2 chairs appear. Metal. Cold. Functional. So, Sergio already knows. Everyone knows. But ritual demands the question. You accepting, or you running back to Austria? The crowd presses closer. Bodies touching. Heat rising. Breathing synchronized. Waiting. Arnold walks to the table. No hurry. No delay. Optimal speed. Each footfall distinct on the rubber floor. Heel. Toe. Weight transfer perfect. He reaches the chair. Pulls it out. Metal legs scrape. Harsh. Loud. He sits. spine straight, shoulders level, right elbow finds the pad, precise placement, center of the designated area, forearm vertical, hand open, waiting. Sergio approaches from the opposite side, swagger replaced with focus. This is business now. He mirrors the position, elbow down, arm ready. Their eyes meet across 30 inches of table. Neither blinks. Draper checks positions. Adjusts Sergio's elbow 1 inch left. Taps Arnold's shoulder. Checking for forward lean. None. Grip up. Hands move toward center. Slow. Ceremonial. Like gunfighters reaching for holsters. Fingers touch first. Testing. Measuring. Reading. Sergio's hand is thicker. Meatier. Working man's hand despite the mansion. Arnold's is longer. Mechanical precision in the tendons. They lock. Thumb over thumb. Competition grip. Draper's hand hovers above theirs. Ready. Sergio nods. Sharp. Arnold doesn't move. Position is answer. The crowd compresses. 200 souls. Nobody speaks. A bead of sweat forms on Sergio's temple. Grows. Falls. Draper inhales. Ready. Set. Go. Sergio explodes. Everything firing. 22-inch arms becoming hydraulic pistons. Volcanic commitment. Arnold's arm bends. Fast. 15 degrees instantly. Defensive collapse. 20 degrees. 25. 30. Sergio's eyes flash victory. The Austrian folding. 35 degrees. Movement stops. Like hitting concrete. Absolute. Sergio strains. Veins emerge. Face darkening. Nothing moves. 1 second. 2. 3. Tremor in Sergio's shoulder. Arnold's chest expands. Deep breath. Controlled. 34 degrees. Recovery starting. 32. 30. 25. Sergio's eyes widen. Impossibility registering. 20. 15. 10. 5. 0. Vertical. The fulcrum. Hold. 3 seconds. Arnold's head turns slightly. First voluntary movement. The push begins. Different now. This is offense. 5 degrees Sergio's way. 10. 15. Steady. Mechanical. 20. 25. 30. Sergio's whole body involved. Everything recruited. Nothing helps. 35. 40. 45. The end approaches. Contact. Sergio's knuckles hit table. Arnold releases. Stands. No celebration. Walks to locker room. Normal speed. Sergio remains seated. Staring at his hand. Crowd frozen. Script broken. What just happened? Did Arnold just? Impossible. But possible happened. Weeder's mouth open. Investment shaky. Jim clutches his clipboard. Rules suddenly irrelevant. Sergio rises finally. Old movements. Crowd parts. Different energy. Confusion. Arnold returns. Fresh shirt. Walks to bench. 405 still loaded. Slides under. No warm-up. 1 through 5. Matches Sergio. 6 through 10. Exceeds. Continues to 30. Racks. Sits up. Controlled. Weeder approaches. Different now. Respectful. The photographer. Would you consider? Arnold looks at Sergio. Together. Current and next champion. Statement. Not question. Sergio walks over. Extends hand. Together. They shake. Agreement costs everything. Buys peace. Jim resumes. But different. Gravity shifted. Next morning. 5:45 a.m. Gold's dark. New hours posted. Arnold outside. Alone. Same routine. Jim arrives. Sees Arnold. You know the new hours. I won. Just information. Fact. Jim nods. Unlocks. They enter. Sergio called. Taking a week off. Needs to reassess. Expected. Maybe planned. Arnold heads to squat rack. 135 to start. Always same. Works up to 405. 5 perfect reps. Competition depth. The gym his. 3 hours daily. Earned. Not about beating Sergio. About creating inevitability. Making future into present. 6:15 a.m. Sun breaks through windows. Arnold squats. Alone. Building what others will see. What he already knows. The work continues. Yesterday nothing. Today everything. 1 rep at a time. Where champions train. Before anyone's watching.